In an interview, actress Melanie Griffith recalled an encounter she had with a photographer. He told her, "Strike a sexy pose, wear laundry that has a low-cut neck. You are a sexy actress." She answered, "Look into my eyes. If I'm sexy, all of that comes from these two eyes." In another interview, Melanie Griffith said, "I'm not afraid to do nude scenes if the movie calls for it. But if it's a necessary nude scene, I refuse to do it." These interviews show us just how confident Melanie Griffith was, in her career. No matter what you do for a living, the most important thing is how devoted you are to your craft and what philosophy you carry with you. This is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Tuesday, May 13th was Sexy, Free and Single by Super Junior. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zell. When you ask women when they find men the sexiest, there's always one thing they say. When a guy is completely focused on what he's doing. I'm sure guys feel the same way when they see a girl focused on her work. Focus makes you sexy because you are made more confident in your work. If you can attract someone by just looking, by doing something you love, how awesome is that? So, do something you like. Put on a passion and maybe, guy or girl will look at you, lovey-dovey way. All right, someone you want to give everything to and take everything from. If you had someone like that, I'm sure you'd be very, very happy. But if you don't, there's something else that you can give you, that can give you happiness is music. So let's listen to good music and wait for that one person to appear. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune in to us from New York, US via snbus.com or SNB Radio. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. The winner of today's Mission Impossible will take home an exclusive Polaroid photo of Zell. And on part 2, we'll be back with Panita on Dish and Wish. Let's kick off today's Hot Beat with two songs. 끄덕여줘, Not Along by MIB and 나 어떡해 part 2. What Should I Do part 2 by 가무치. Mission Impossible. Today's winner will receive a Polaroid photo of Zell. Here is your first hint. This is an optical illusion that makes you feel like there's something in front of your eyes. The reflection of light on the ocean or in the desert makes the sky, car windows, and trees look shiny. What is this? Number 1, 무지개, rainbow. Number 2, 신기루, mirage. Number 3, aurora. Okay, if you know the answer, post it on a Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. While you're doing that, here is some song for you. UFBO by FX. Now, second hint on Mission Impossible. This word is sometimes used to describe something beautiful that appears just for a moment, then disappears. What is this? Number 1, 무지개, rainbow. Number 2, 신기루, mirage. Number 3, aurora. Now, if you know the answer, post it on a Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. Now, let's listen to one music. 오빠 Virus by 7학년 1반. last Mission Impossible hint. This is the title of the ending song on a recently ended drama, 3 Days. What is the title of this song performed by 배치기, featured by Kim Bo-kyung? Number 1, 무지개, Rainbow. Number 2, 신기루, Mirage. Number 3, Aura. If you know the answer, post it on a Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeats. Now more music for you. Do Better by Scarlett. Okay, here's a recap of today's Mission Impossible. Hint number 1, this is an optical illusion that makes you think you're seeing something that's not there. Number 2, this is a word that is used to describe something beautiful that appears for just a moment, then disappears. Number 3, this is a title of a song from 배치기, featured by Kim Bo-kyung. What is this? Number 1, 무지개, Rainbow. Number 2, 신기루, Mirage. Number 3, Aura. If you know the answer, post it on a Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeats. Today's winner will be receiving a photo from Zea. More music for you. 신기루, Mirage by 배치기, featured by Kim Bo-kyung. Last song by Rain, P, requested by Kim Sun-kyung from Korea. I know a lot of you have smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. Just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANG RADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Just log in once and you can set a total login, so if you haven't got it, get it now! Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. If you're joining us through PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the on-air button or download the Arirang Cast. You can't play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we're on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper right-hand corner of the Arirang website. Drop by the Hotbeat website often and leave us your comments. More music for you. 상막해, Dreary by 진돗개. Ooh, what a name. 진돗개. 가끔, Sometimes by Crush. Okay, that was 상막해, Dreary by 진돗개, and 가끔, Sometimes by Crush. I am going to take a break to see what messages you've left me. Chatterin from Indonesia. Hello, Kevin Appa. Finally, I got Wi-Fi connection. I'm traveling abroad to hear your voice. I would like to request Melted by Akdong Musician. Thanks. Ka Yang from USA. Hi, I am from States and it's currently 10:10 a.m. here. I'm in English class and I have 5-page paper due tomorrow. But, you know Hotbeat every day. So why do you miss and why do you love? Kim Sun-kyung from Korea. I'm on a business trip to Melbourne. Oh, okay. And it's been cold and rainy all day. My joints hurt. Business trips are no fun when you're old. I'd like to request a fun song. It's P. Don't remember the title? La, 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 la. Yeah, that's a La song. Sierra from USA. Hey Kevin, I have a random question for you. If you could collabo with a female and male artist, who would it be? I always thought a collab between you and Ailey or collab between you and Taeyang would be awesome. Oh, yeah. I think your voices would work well together. I hope you have a great day or night. I'm enjoying the show right now. As Agnieszka, is that how you pronounce it? From Poland, song request, Shiny 1, Pishi from Japan. Kevin, are you feeling well? I'm always supporting you. My song request is Love My Love by Davichi. It's a wonderful love song. Thanks guys for sharing. Here is some of your request songs. 사랑 사랑아 by Davichi, requested by Pishi from Japan, and Hana 1 by Shani, requested by Agnieszka from Poland. You've just heard 사랑 사랑아 by Davichi, requested by Pishi from Japan, and Hana 1 by Shani, requested by Agnieszka from Poland. It's time to wrap up part 1 of Hotbeat. On part 2, we'll be back with Panita on Dish and Wish. We will definitely make you hungry again. Alright, I'll be seeing you guys in the second half. Here is the last song of part 1. Autumn들 Melted by Akdong musician MKMU, requested by Chatterin from Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? Hot Beat. Welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beat. That was Muzzle Top by Zea. Now, let me tell you again how you can tune into Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune into us from New York in the US via snbus.com or SNB Radio. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANG RADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now we will listen to Catalina by Orange Caramel and Oi by Crayon Pop before coming back with Panita on Dish and Wish. Inviting you in for a midnight snack.
Delicious small talk with Panita.
Dish and Wish. Woohoo! Yes, our hot topic today is company dinners.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure that the Western cultures have these traditions.
Sure.
But here in Korea, we cannot forget the 회식, which is a company dinner. But if you guys have the same or similar cultures, please send us messages on our message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat, and we would love to read them out, about your experiences.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. In Korea, it's said that the success of your business roughly correlates to how well you can drink and how respectful you are to your companions while, drinking like buckets and buckets of drinks. But most companies in Korea, I think, have this 회식, which is literally dinner with coworkers, or figuratively like official eating, drinking fests involving multiple rounds at multiple venues, at least once a month or several times a week. Now, for the foreign business travelers, using your foreignness is as an excuse can only bow out. It can only get you so far.
Yeah.
I love this tradition because you can get to know the people you are working for and with. But it can be kind of tricky if you're the one who has to entertain, because there are so many ways that we can have our company dinners, whether it's a great chicken hof or a bar, or maybe at the comfort of someone's home. It can be, a bit, tricky. So let's get started on today's theme.
Company dinner.
Yes.
Yes, before we continue, have you ever been to a company dinner?
Yes, I mean, in Korea, there are so many, of these gatherings.
Yes.
And I think it's so amazing because in America, I worked for many different restaurants for different cultures. And I've never ever went to a dinner with my employees or my bosses or managers. And I came here and all the time they go out, and I think that's so amazing.
And I think the same way, because when I worked, when I was in Sydney, there's no such a thing as a company dinner.
Yeah.
Well, if there's a special event, for example, birthday or anniversary,
true.
we reserve a bar or
kind of like a party. Yeah.
But it's not like, let's eat, drink. Just because we finished.
Because we're working together. Which is, I think it's very great because, you work with people and you don't really get to know them really. And, you are spending a lot of hours together and it's kind of important important to see who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
So for those of you who are not familiar,
Okay.
here are the rules of the game.
All right.
Now, we have Korean people love to drink.
Love to drink.
It's amazing
Yes.
how they get up in the morning like nothing happened. It's so crazy.
It's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, but drinking etiquette is the first thing you teach foreign guests. That was so shocking when I first came to Korea.
Yep.
We started out with everyone filling a beer glass with soju and
yes.
downing it just with one spot.
Yes, somek.
That was, yes.
Somek.
Somek, and
which
that
is
was-
a combination between beer and soju.
Yes, that was just the beginning. That's how we started off.
Yes.
Exactly. Now, for opening it up, for Koreans, drinking is considered a way to get to know someone.
Yep.
You know, who are they like? What do they like and what do they dislike? And there are just some things you can't say or talk about over lunch, you
Yes.
know? People who talk about work at lunch are like losers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
I mean, like,
yeah.
who talks about work at lunch, you know? So when someone offers you a glass,
glass.
you know, it's an invitation, which
Yep.
means they want to listen to you.
Yep.
And I think drinking is
Big part.
yeah, of Korean life, and that Seoul traffic is also said to correspond to the city's drinking culture.
Yep.
So Mondays are a big night for these
I see.
company dinners.
Company
yes.
dinners.
So there are fewer cars that evening or rush hour, as most office workers leave at that time
Yep.
to go drinking. And Tuesdays are rest days. And then Wednesday and Thursday nights are also big nights for company drinking. And Fridays, it's the worst evening traffic because everyone, I mean everyone is taking their cars home to use with their families over the
Yep.
weekend. So how do you avoid offending someone, you know, at a Korean drinking extravaganza? Because, you know, I've never been in this culture before.
Okay.
And, you know, I really didn't know you had to get, I thought
The,
pouring my own glass
Yep.
was, that's a no-no.
No.
No, you have to let someone
Let
pour
someone
a
to
glass
pour it.
for you. And
There's some mean to it. If you pour yourself, it means that you're gonna be not you. The other person right next to you, not right in front of you, will be solo for 3 years. I don't know. That's
okay, some superstitious.
Yeah, superstition,
Okay,
yes.
so they tried. There's certain stories behind it, and
Yep.
they have to serve one
Yep.
another. And we have some rules to follow.
Yes.
So number one is know the hierarchy.
Yes.
So Koreans always identify the higher person
yes.
in the relationship and defer to them accordingly.
Yep.
And one of the first things Koreans often ask when meeting someone is, "How old are you?
How old are you?
What
Yes.
year were you born?
Yeah. What year? Especially what year? What month?
What day,
Yeah.
what time, you know, they go down to very specifics.
Yep.
And even someone just 1 year older is afforded to a language of respect, you know,
Yeah.
the formal language. Though age is always superseded by a higher position,
Yeah, true.
you have to show respect.
Are you? Were you born? When were you? was your
92,
birthday?
1992,
1992.
September 7th.
Oh,
Give
so
me a
you're
gift.
not button.
No,
No fast.
I'm
Yeah,
late.
so you're
I
late.
guess I'm late.
Yeah.
So
Like a lot of
everyone-
Koreans are into this age thing. As soon as I came to Korea, one of my member asked me, how old are you? I said, I'm 1988, February 23rd. And he's like, oh yeah, same age. And like, well, okay. And he was 1989, but he was fast because he's February. So
Okay.
well, I don't like actually
Mine.
mind about age.
But since we're in Korea and everyone else minds, then I start to mind.
You know, my neighbor was like, 빠른 31년생.
빠른 31년생.
He's a really old man.
31.
He's
Okay.
really, really old man. And I just call him Michael. His name is Michael.
Exactly.
We just call him Michael.
Or if it's really above me,
Really-
respect, and I say, oh, Mr.
Oh,
something.
Mr.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I don't,
But
you know.
in Korea, you have to have that right age.
Exactly. And this one time, this girl younger than me, she called me by my name. And all of a sudden, I was like, wow, you have to call me 언니. Or like, why are you using 반말? You know, why are you using unformal language to
yes.
me? You know, I was just so, and I was like, oh my goodness,
my
what am I turning
God.
into? But, you know, that's how important
Yes.
these words are in Korean.
That's for the first one.
Yes, and I think it's considered terribly rude for someone to have an empty glass.
Yes.
So you always have to have a little bit inside your
Yeah.
glass.
Oh, definitely.
Now, if a senior person is pouring, this usually pertains to hard liquor only. Others should not drink until someone has poured the senior a shot. So you first give them a drink,
Yep.
and then you wait for them to give you a drink. This is just so much math that's involved. It's so hard.
So hard.
Yeah.
And when I had my empty glass, I didn't know this respect thing,
course.
this rules. So I just poured my glass and I drank myself,
Yep.
and they were like, "What are you doing, Kevin?"
But this is how important it is, and
Yes.
you have to use two hands.
Yep, two
and
hands.
sometimes you gotta stand up.
Yep, stand
And sometimes
up.
you gotta drink like in the other room.
Out of the room.
You gotta just like
Go over
face the other way.
Other way. Like if
Yeah.
you're near your boss.
Yeah,
then
or
you
just
gotta do
people
this.
older than you, your elders.
And when you cheer up, we always say "건배."
Yes.
Konbae!
Cheers! Mm-hmm.
That's cheers in English. This is what I heard I heard in Japanese,
Yes.
ganpai.
Kanpai.
Ganpai.
Is it kanpai?
Yes.
I hope we're saying it
And-
right.
Yes. And then in Chinese, ganpei.
Wow.
No, ganpai. It's
Similar.
similar.
Yeah,
Ganpei,
yeah.
ganpai, well, yeah.
Ganpei.
But in Korea we say konbae.
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Let us know if they were right. If
Yeah.
we're wrong, then we'll fix ourselves.
Yes, we
Kanpai, kanpai.
Kanpai,
Cheers.
kanpai.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
What else?
Raise your glass.
Raise your glass.
But mostly cheers, right?
Cheers. I think cheers.
Cheers.
The best way to do it. Here's to you.
Yeah, here's to you.
All right. Should we listen to some music?
Oh yes, we should. Here is G by 소녀시대. It's one of the company dinners. Well, what do you? It's
Songs that we listen
play,
to a
listen
lot.
to a lot.
Of course. Always on the playlist.
Yes. Yes, G by 소녀시대. G by 소녀시대, Girls' Generation. Yes, we were talking about company dinners
Yes.
and all the rules.
All the rules
Yes,
to follow.
Okay, number 3.
Is do some research.
Do some
now,
research.
it's always good to do to find out people's drinking habits beforehand. Do they
Yep. Mm-hmm.
drink a lot? Do they drink little? Now, it shouldn't be that difficult to find out what people drink or how they behave when they're intoxicated.
Mm.
Now, these company dinners usually involves changing venues for a different type of alcohol.
Yep.
You know, round 1 is dinner. Round 2 is,
1차, 2차.
yeah, exactly. There's round 3. There's so many rounds that you can go, and especially nowadays, since it's spring, the weather is warming up.
Yep.
Round 3 just ends up in the Han River. Like
River.
everyone just goes there.
Really?
And I remember I was doing this musical, and we had a company dinner.
Yep.
And I heard that foreigners cannot compete with Koreans because
Hmm.
Koreans, they party till the sun rises.
Till the
till
sun
the
rises,
next day.
next day.
And foreigners, like 3, 4 a.m. are like, okay, I'll go
Okay, I'll go
home.
home, yeah.
That's all. But I was so, this is how they party. So we went to round 1. We had dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Round 2 was just, I don't know, we had like a little kiosk, a pojangmatcha
Okay.
kind of thing
Yep. Mm-hmm.
with some snacks like tteokbokki
Yeah.
or kimbap, stuff like that. And then round 3 was we
River.
we had like 10 people. We stuffed all of ourselves into one car.
Okay.
And we went to the Han River.
Okay.
And then we bought placemats and we had
Nice.
beers
That's good,
and
that's good.
ramyeon. And we just stayed there till like 7 a.m. That's how they party.
Wow.
I was so shocked. I went home at 11 p.m.
So are you
Yeah, 11 a.m.
a good drinker?
No. I just stay there.
What's your limit?
It's like 1.
1 glass?
Yes. I don't know. I'm very bad. I wish I was good. There's so many times
Okay.
I'm like, there are so many
how
girls that drink well, and I'm like, I wish I could be like you.
How did you survive all those
long
company
hours?
dinners? Yes.
I don't know. I think when I first came here, I was so intrigued by the drinking community.
Yeah.
So I kind of forced it
Yes.
down. And I was so stupid because that's not
hangover.
how you drink at all. I don't know how to drink. I was never taught.
Yep.
And there's that saying, you should learn how to drink in front of elders. I think that is so true.
So true. So
yes.
true.
But it was very fun. There's so many exciting memories that I have.
That's good.
Yeah.
But most Koreans, when they have company dinners, they have usually go up to like, I've seen 10 rounds.
10 rounds.
10 rounds versus like, you eat samgyeopsal,
Okay.
pork, meat stuff. And then you go for karaoke,
Oh,
singing
of course,
room,
of
and you
course.
sing
Yes,
and drink.
of course.
And then round 3 is like go to like kiosk, 포장마차, and get some snack. You
Yes.
eat, and move on to the small chicken half, and you eat,
Yes.
drink, and then you go to Han River and eat,
Of course.
drink,
Yes.
and then you go to this small like a soju, those
Only
like a pub-
drinking. Oh, okay.
kind of
Okay.
those places, you drink, and then you move on and on and on. I seen them doing for 10 rounds.
Yes, I've actually one time
Oh my
gone
gosh.
to breakfast also. That was the end. Like we went to a breakfast brunch place. And was like, okay, we'll see you in like a couple hours.
Couple hours.
I gotta go home to like shower, change,
Shower and
and then
change
I'll
and
meet you again. Because we have work.
Yeah,
And,
work.
like, it's amazing.
But it's amazing that I think Koreans have this strong liver.
Yes, I don't understand it.
Me either.
Now I cannot drink it. I just don't drink. I refuse to drink. So if I go to Hueshik, I enjoy the 10 rounds of unlimited food.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Just the food.
So people will get drunk, and I love it when they get drunk because I get to order whatever I want on the menu. I'll be like, you could drink. And I
I'll
will
eat.
have 5 of these and 2 of these. It's so,
Yeah.
oh, I love it.
You
so
drink,
good.
I'll eat.
I will eat.
Yeah.
It's cheaper anyway.
Cheaper anyways.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Now, number 5,
Yep.
moving on. No means for bad things. Now, unless you have an airtight reason for refusing alcohol, it is considered a mood killer and
mood
it's kind
killer.
of deemed rude.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I don't like soju. I don't drink it. It doesn't qualify as a good enough reason, to punish your liver, blah, blah, blah. It's generally best to just accept it and discreetly get rid of it.
True.
So a lot of people once told me, you just drink it and you cheers and then you don't really drink it.
Don't
You
drink it.
accept the alcohol, then you put it beside you.
There are a few skills you can avoid drink.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you
What's
just get a
what's your know-how?
same glass and get a water. Soju's the
Clear.
clear.
I've done that before.
So you can mix around and throw away
Sure.
the soju to the other glass.
Yes,
that
definitely.
can be one tip, or there are a lot.
There are a lot. If you really don't like drinking, you can mix it with other
drinks.
Like, a lot of people mix coffee, the Americano with soju. I've heard it.
You know what happened? My member, he was really tired then. So he kind of, mixed this.
Okay.
his
Sort of cocktail.
there. I didn't know. I was still thirsty. I was like, hey, can I drink this? And it's like, no, because he couldn't say thing because boss was talking. He was like, no, I didn't realize that. I was like, I'm thirsty, can't drink this. Okay, thanks. Go. I took it down and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. And you didn't realize.
Gosh, it's like a whole bottle of soju.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like,
Oh my goodness.
and I threw away. Throw out.
Such good
again.
memories.
It's not good.
It's not good.
But that can be a tip. So
Yeah, we can use those.
yeah.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Yes. Flex your vocal cords. Now, one of the most popular venues in Korea for business drinking is a karaoke bar,
Yes.
as many of you know.
Singing rooms.
Koreans are obsessed with singing. That's why we're all
La,
so
la,
talented.
la.
Everyone's so talented in Korea.
Everyone is talented.
As evidenced by the country's staggering number of karaoke bars, as
Yep.
well as a rush of audition programs in Korean television, your companions won't rest until you sing.
Yep.
So you have to have a go-to song. You have to practice one song that
One
you
song that
like.
you really like or love to sing.
Yes, and it can't be some boring song.
If it's a mood-killing song,
Then
you're out of the
You're never
out of the game.
invited again.
Never.
Yes.
They'll be like, let's say you're with a group with 20s, but you're singing like Elvis Presley.
Ballads and it's a no-no.
It's no, for fun it's okay, but
You have to have one legit.
legit song.
to
Yes.
sing.
What do you sing? What's your favorite song?
Actually, my song is very boring. It's a ballad. It's
For example, like
it is Celine Dion,
oh,
All by Myself.
Oh, okay.
Not Titanic.
Not Titanic.
Yes,
Okay.
I don't know why I sing it, but I sing a lot of Rihanna's. And I loved one time I sang Ulala Sessions 아름다운 밤.
아름다운 밤.
Yes, that's the song I sang, and everyone went crazy. They're like,
지금 전화 걸어 엄마에게 듣는다고.
Exactly.
That's a fun song.
It is a fun song.
Yes, my favorite song is used to be Sexy Bag. Justin
I'm
Timberlake.
bringing sexy back.
But it's really fun.
It is fun.
It is fun. Or 말 달리자.
I don't know.
말 달리자. Yeah, my member taught me that song.
It's also really fun to have a duet song.
Duet song.
Like I always sing Beyonce and Jay-Z's Upgrade You. And I have like a friend to, partner up with me.
Like Crazy in Love?
Yes. Can you booty shake?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Of course. Kevin can booty shake.
I can shake.
Nice.
Yes. Can you?
Sure.
Can you shake?
I don't know if I could shake as good as you. You might be too pro for me. And last but not least, number 7 is use the Black Knight or the Black Rose as a last resort. Now, if you can simply cannot take any more, you can call a Black Knight, which is the male, or a Black Rose, which is female.
흑기사, 흑기녀.
Yes, to your rescue. So you can say, can you pick me up at like 2 a.m. or 11 p.m. or however,
But this mostly can happen in when you guys play games. Don't they?
Do they?
Normally, like if you're just drinking, they don't. I don't think you just go a person and ask for can you be a Black Knight?
Okay, so this is only for games, like embarrassing games?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe I'm
Who
wrong.
knows? It's up to your decision.
And maybe the environment.
Yeah, sure.
Group. Okay, so since we talked about the rules of drinking in a company dinners, okay, so what is your favorite company dinner?
My favorite.
Yes, place or restaurant or to have a company dinner.
Since I am not going to be paying for the company dinner, I would like to go somewhere nice.
Somewhere nice.
Somewhere that I can't eat something interesting, like I wouldn't be able to eat by myself or with my family. And one time we had lamb skewers.
Wow.
They were so interesting. It was at Hongdae. We had little like 10 skewers.
I know.
And it has charcoal and it was so amazing. Yeah. I was so like thankful because those are always fun. We could always do this hamgyeopsal, which is amazing too. It's so good.
It's like most common.
It is the most common. That's
company
why.
dinner.
So if they're kind of different color, then it'd be so much fun.
When you were in the States, what did you have? Like, well, you said there's no such a thing as a company dinner, but like, let's say you have a dinner with your coworkers or friends.
Because I worked at a sushi restaurant, and we at the end of our shift we would have to count the tips and exchange our tips. So what we would do is we would have lunch or dinner and then do the money exchanging. But our chef in the back, he would make different menus, but it would never be the menu from the restaurant. So we would never have a sushi.
Never have the sushi.
We worked at a sushi restaurant, but never had sushi. But it was a lot of Japanese food, and it was so good. I don't know the names of them, but we had a lot of koroke.
Yeah.
We had a lot of
the fried things.
Yes, deep fried stuff. Like sometimes it's cheese, sometimes it's chicken, sometimes it's just vegetables. It's amazing. And we had this like tofu with beef. Kind of with rice, like I don't know, but it was so good. So those types of things, and sometimes, very rarely, our head waiter would bring out some beer, and we would have like a glass or half a glass. So it was nice.
That's good. That's good. For me, my favorite company dinner would be chicken. Chicken. You cannot miss chicken.
You can't go wrong with chicken.
Chicken and beer.
Have you ever had padak? Like it's
the
green onion with chicken.
With chicken.
That's the best invention ever. I ate it. It was with some dipping sauce.
Dipping sauce, yes.
Oh, it was like heaven. It was so good.
Do you like the chicken with the bone or without the bone?
With the bone.
With the bone.
Also,
you're like the original.
Yes,
chicken.
I mean, I could have it without the bone, but that's no fun.
Oh,
I have to get dirty. You have to use your hands.
get oily, huh?
Yeah. That's the fun of eating chicken. Is it not? With like chicken wings.
With wings. And,
Yeah. Or some
nice.
pizza. Because if you go to Korean, these chicken restaurants, there's salads and pastas and chicken,
Yes.
plus pizza. There's so many stuff to eat. And they have cocktails and smoothies. Or if you don't drink, there's virgin stuff also. I'm so hungry.
Well, okay, before we close, I would like to talk about some games that we play on a company dinner.
Okay.
Have you ever played games before?
There are so many games that people do. Like we get a soju bottle.
Soju bottle.
And the cap of the soju bottle is it's twisted off.
Yes, the
and
metal.
there's a ring around the bottle cap.
Yes.
And you have to flick it off.
Flick it off, yes.
And whoever flicks it, there's
drink.
two ways. The flicker has to drink or the people beside them.
Right, yes.
Yes, they have to drink. So it's either way, it's really fun.
It's really fun. The games that I learned when I came to Korea was 369, 369.
Oh, okay.
369, 369. Yeah, you have to clap when it's number 369.
Multiples of 3 or 6.
Yeah. And also the ice cream game.
What's the ice cream game?
The 31. And whoever says the number 31 gets to drink the thing.
Oh, so you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, that game.
Oh, that's always fun.
Yes, and this dumpling game. Mandu, and it's multiplies by 5. And if we are 2 people, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 fingers, right?
Yes.
So 5, so equals 10. We do just one hand.
Oh, we do one hand.
One hand. So that equals 10, right?
Yes.
So if I go okay, there's a game called Mandu. So guys, if you're curious about this game,
look it up online.
It's called
very
Mandu. Fun. Yeah, it's kind of cute, huh? Mandu dumplings. Also, if you have any games or tips or whatever you want to share with us about company dinners, please leave us a message on our message board, including the segment name Dish and Wish.
Of course.
Yes. Well, all of us probably like to look a little younger. There are a lot of products out there to turn back the clock, and many people try different things to stay young. There's even a baby face contest for people who think they can pull off a young look.
Wow.
So, the topic for next week.
Dish and Wish is looking young.
Yes, looking young. Come on.
Yes, Tong, which I need. Tell us about the food that you think can help you keep looking young, or the foods that you can eat to keep your baby face. Tell us about the weirdest thing you've eaten to look younger and your top tips. We welcome all of your messages about looking younger on our message board, so please be sure to message us.
Yes, and our last song for today's Dish and Wish is
Gangnam Style by Psy, which is actually ranked number 2 for company dinners.
Wow. All right, and I'll see you next week, Panita.
Thank you for having me.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And now it's time to hear your request songs on Here I Am. Today's request comes from Ah Jung-ho from Philippines. Good morning, DJ Kevin. I really like listening to music. Since this is my first time, I would like to request the song Lights On by Gigs. More power to you and your radio program. 감사합니다. Okay, now here is Ah Jung-ho's request song, Gigs, Lights On. And also my song recommendations for Ah Jung-ho-님. Big Boy by Sunny, featured by B of Alphabet. Alright, let me tell you the answer to today's quiz. The answer was number 2, Shingiru, Marriage. The winner will be announced after the show on Hotbit message board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Today's winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zea. And it's time to close out Hotbeat for Tuesday, May 13th. Yes. Now, we're coming back tomorrow with David on Pray For You, and Mission Impossible will be continuing tomorrow. Our last song for today is 기다려본다, Waiting by Melody Day. Well, these days, as you know, we are getting back on with our, because it's summer, so I would like to do something more fun topics with you, so
tune in to find out what topics and what stories that I will be sharing with you. And also, because the summer is coming, so if you have any stories or experiences, whatever you want to share with us, please leave us on our message board at www.arirangfm.com/heartbeat, guys. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow with another great K-pop playlist. See you guys. 안녕. 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 안녕.